Hey there everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cam and today we're going to be doing a shell build. I'm so excited because this is actually a shell that my sister built, shout out to her, and I can't wait to dive in and do the interior and stuff. So let's all jump into that. Let's place the lot. And here it is. We got this tiny home, so it's a micro tiny home, and we're going to be furnishing it. Looks pretty cool from the outside. We got these stairs around the back, and it has a little bit of, I guess, terrain or landscaping done, which I think is super cute. So let's go inside and take a look. Here we have another staircase inside, it looks like. And this little nook, there's kind of like a little space besides the stairs, which is kind of funny. And if we look upstairs, then we got the stairs going to that corner there, and then there's just a lot of stairs. I think it's going to be a little bit challenging because they do take up so much space, but let's dive right into the build. My idea for this build, in honor of kind of like a belated birthday for The Sims, was to do like a Sims color palette build. So like the blues and greens, I'll like put up like these swatches I was looking at on the screen here. So I thought that would be really cool to try. And then when I was thinking about like blue and green colors, what came to mind was, I guess, like the ocean or the water, the fish, and like nature. So I'm gonna make it kind of like aquatic themed, like a little bit, I guess. And also use like all of the blue and green colored items, so I put on the color filter there in build mode. Because it is a tiny home, I kind of wanted to try and use like the pull-out couch or the Murphy bed, but that didn't end up working. And I was like, do I want the kitchen upstairs or downstairs? So I kind of tried out both placements, but then we decided on a downstairs kitchen. And then I had to figure out how to orient all of the counters with that tiny nook there. Also, finding a place to put the washroom was kind of challenging as well because there's no rooms in this shell. So I'm guessing that I was allowed to add rooms inside. So I added it, we ended up adding it upstairs, I think, not down here. Here we're just trying to find a place to put the couch. So yeah, with the whole like aquatic kind of like fish theme thing, I wanted to put it in an aquarium, but I think I ended up running out of space. But we did add a fishbowl later on. I also wanted to add a pool or maybe a pond later. These were my ideas for the build. Also, in terms of like Sims themed things, I wanted to add a bunch of plumb bob decorations and stuff, so you'll see me add those in later. Here's where I put the washroom up here, so it's only accessible through the door from the outside stairs, which I think is kind of funny if that was your washroom in real life. But I was kind of struggling to find like the placement because I wanted it to be 3-piece and then of course have them all be usable. So I think I ended up rearranging it later on. But I wanted it also to be blue and green, so I tried out like the fun like colored showers, and then you'll see that like here we go. We use a Boo toilet, which my sister, the creator of this build, actually really doesn't like, so I'm sorry if you're like cringing at my use of blue toilet, but I had to use it somewhere. And here we're adding the green wall. I didn't think there was really a very good green wall in the game that matches like the color palette of things. This was like the greenest I could get, I think. So that was kind of disappointing. And then I also wanted to add a desk somewhere in this build. So you'll see later on, I'm trying to kind of squeeze it in the bedroom, but I had to like rearrange the bed a little bit. And then I also wish that I had some more skill building items in this build. I realized I wanted to add like an easel or something later on, but then I didn't get around to putting easel in, so I kind of wish that I did that. But yeah, it was a little bit challenging finding a place for like a couch and like a nice kitchen and everything because the stairs take up so much space. And then here you see that I swap out the couch. I actually wish that I kept the other couch because I kind of like that blue one better, but then the green does fit like the color theme I was going for. When I was building or furnishing the shell, I was kind of really tempted to use a bunch of the items that my sister actually doesn't like to use when we build together or things like that. Like out of all the toilets, we have like 10 toilets available in The Sims or something. She only likes 2 of them, so that's why she doesn't like the blue toilet either. What else is it? I can't think of anything else right now. Here we're adding some plants to the kitchen. I really like having plants in my kitchen, so we're adding, well, I tried out the tiny living ones, but then I always go back to like these grass kind of things, and I kind of imagine it like having like herbs in your garden or something, and then you can like pick them and use in your cooking, and I think that's really cool. Here we're using that tiny living like TV thing. I actually didn't realize until recently that it was a TV, a stereo, and a bookshelf. I thought it was just maybe TV and a bookshelf, but like the stereo thing is really cool because I always like my Sims to listen to music when they're like cooking or something because then they have more fun. Here I put like that table under the TV. We got us a gaming console. And then I have the fish bowl on the table behind the couch there. But then I think we ended up taking that table away later because they couldn't get past the couch to get to the rest of the kitchen. So we changed that up a little bit later, you'll see in the screenshots. And here we're adding in the desk, which I do end up flipping the orientation of the bed because Sims can only use the bed, or they need to be able to get to the pillow part of the bed to get into bed. That makes sense. So I've seen it where people kind of like build like they have a desk or a table like over top of the end of the bed, which is kind of funny. Here we're going into the screenshots. We got us cute little house here. The exterior, I didn't do much to the landscaping, but I did add this little guy here. He's so cute. I know that my sister's gonna hate me for this, for adding him, but we don't have any freezer bunnies, and I wasn't gonna add creepy gnomes, so I added that guy instead. Here you can see one of my Sims with his dog on the couch, which is really cute, but actually this house is only like a 1 Sim house with maybe, I did add a pet bowl so they could have a pet. But I don't think that this kid would actually live in this house. You can check him out in my recent Create a Sim video though if you're interested. Here we got the washroom I did end up rearranging, and then we're going to the outside. I did try to do like a fun backyard and use that fun new like Sims Anniversary hot tub, which you can see in the background there. And here we got the floor plans from the lower floor and then upstairs. I'm not very confident in my landscaping, so I didn't film that, but maybe in the future I'll include that in the video. Anyways, if you'd like to download this lot, it's available on the gallery. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!